everybody, this is Sage Lewis from Web Marketing Watch, and I'm coming to you today from the Search Engine Strategies Conference here in Toronto, Canada. And today I'm talking with Elaine Kunda from ZipLocal. Hi, Elaine.
Hi, how are you?
Great. How are you today?
Good, thanks.
Good, good. And how are you enjoying the show?
It's been great. I've spent quite a bit of time talking to people, walking along the floor, and listening to other panel discussions. So.
And you've spoken on at least one panel?
I was on one panel, the local search panel.
So tell me a little bit about ZipLocal. What do you guys do?
Okay, so ZipLocal is a local search company. We launched in March 2007, and we're a merger of two companies, Red Toronto and Zip 411. So we're a Canadian company, and we offer business listings search across Canada.
So Canada-wide?
Canada-wide. We've only focused primarily in Toronto and Montreal from a marketing and sales perspective, but offer content across Canada.
And so if you were a potential advertiser, how would you go and get involved in ZipLocal?
Okay. Right now, we have been doing an outbound initiative. So we basically have a telesales group who's been calling businesses in the Toronto and Montreal areas primarily. And we're going to be launching a more national campaign, so awareness is one of the things that we're working on. As I said, we just launched in March, so we wanted to work out some bugs with a beta launch and really focus on getting the user experience where it needs to be, and also really solidify what our products will be for advertisers so they get the best value for their money.
So ZipLocal is a true local type of search engine. It's for that kind of search, is that correct?
Yeah, we have some things that are unique that we offer. For instance, we have neighborhood searching for about 45 metropolitan areas in Canada. So anyone familiar with the Toronto area, there's about 240 neighborhoods in Toronto, and what's challenging when you're trying to search for a business, sometimes you know the neighborhood that it's in, you don't know the postal code or the area code, the zip code, depending on whether you're a U.S. audience. So we allow people to search very differently. We consider ourselves a very hyper-local search, and the other thing that we allow people to do is save their address so that they can do a proximity search from where they are. And the example I like to use is, if you're looking for, you ruin your shoe and you need a shoe repair person within close walking distance, you should be able to put in your address and find what's in proximity to you. So it's really defining what is local to you as the user.
So as the visitor and the searcher, if you're looking for something from a local perspective, so a pizza shop or a shoe repair or a hairdresser or something along those lines, ZipLocal would be a great place for you to search, is that right?
Absolutely. And what we do for our advertisers is we, the problem with a lot of the larger search engines, you can only define yourself by city level. So we give people the opportunity to define themselves on a more local, granular level, which gives opportunity to a lot of smaller businesses that they wouldn't have with the other sites. So the pizzas of the world or the Pizza Huts always manage to be at the top of the results because they're buying national-wide, city-wide results, and on our site people are found on a more granular level.
And are we talking, as far as an advertiser, are these big national brands, or is it for the small advertiser? Who's a good candidate to advertise in ZipLocal?
We actually think the local advertiser is what builds our offering the most. We usually know the big national brands, and although they'll be part of our database and they will be clients, we really want to give the small business an opportunity to market themselves to consumers. 80% of commerce happens within 10 kilometers of your house, and quite often it's with a smaller business rather than a national chain. So we really want to give them exposure that they're not getting right now.
And so if it's a small business and maybe they're not particularly savvy on the internet, is it hard to advertise in ZipLocal?
We make it very easy, so it's a flat fee. We have our sales agents help them choose keywords that are applicable to their business, help them write a profile about their business, and we do all the work. So it's just basically a fairly quick conversation, and we usually pick up the logo off their website if they have one. If not, we scan it in off a business card or a menu or whatever they have and make it a pretty simple process for them.
So do they need a website to be involved in ZipLocal?
Absolutely not. If they don't, we use their profile page and we direct traffic directly to that. We can upload photos for them if they have them, and we take care of all of that as well.
So anybody could potentially get involved. If you don't know, if you've never done any kind of web marketing or website, you could still get involved in ZipLocal.
Absolutely, and again, that's who we're really targeting. So we have about 6,500 customers right now, mostly in the Toronto and Montreal area, and primarily they are small business owners who have decided to market with us. So.
And what is the fee structure? Do you pay per click? Do you pay a flat fee? How does that work?
We've opted for a flat fee model that's quite cost effective, and it's tiered based on the city. So the Toronto Montreal is tier 1, and then we've broken it down to 3 tiers. And right now we think that's the best model because it's easiest for everyone to manage and track. We are going to introduce a product that's on a cost per click and a cost per call basis, and I think that the industry will move that way, but right now I just believe that it's easier, and that's primarily what we're trying to do, is make it easy for people to get online in a cost-effective way, and not have to worry about their campaigns, which, right now when you're doing a cost per click campaign, you have to constantly be on top of whether you've run out of your credits and how well you're doing, and in this way you can just get your traffic reports and realize the success that you're having.
Yeah, so you pay your flat fee and then you get your reports and you can see how much traffic you've got and the whole deal.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we can track emails that are generated through the site, we can track clicks to the website if they have one, impressions that they've gotten, so give a lot of information to the customer.
And what is the web address?
It's ZipLocal.com.
.com?
Yes.
Excellent. So as the web evolves and as web marketing evolves, it is becoming more and more of a resource for businesses of all size and all capabilities. So if you have little to no web marketing experience, a place like ZipLocal might be a great solution for you. Well, Elaine, thank you so much. I appreciate the time.
Thank you.
Certainly. And so check it out. There's a lot of great resources for you. ZipLocal might be a solution for your business, big or small. I hope you enjoyed this interview, and this is Sage Lewis from Web Marketing Watch, and happy marketing.